if the Belmont manages to get some good hits in, then they're definitely going to send Yoshi off stage. But if Yoshi manages to evade most of that stuff, we'll probably see the reverse.
Looks like, yep, it is Practicalities and Iceburg. Oh,
Kazuya.
that was
Oh,
unexpected.
interesting. A really hard hitter. Yoshi's a bit heavy, but still.
And while he has good movement options, good does not mean strong. It is he can do lots of things with them, but individually they are they are weak in a bunch of situations that most characters have strong movement options for, just round speed, being able to get in and out of ranges. You really have to like put in the effort to like anticipate what your opponent's doing if you want to dodge, stuff like that. So it's really about how you use it, because if you do use it properly, you get electric for free, and then you just win.
Sure, Iceberg here doing a doing a pretty good job of keeping Practicalities off the stage, but
It's one of those things where it's not going to be can like Kazuya keep up in neutral, because he doesn't have to. He just needs to
course,
identify the one punish and then get maximum reward off it. So at this point, it's still, I don't want to say even, but it's like not significant yet until the first stock is taken.
sure.
Because we're going to see like how good he is at finding that one stock or one hit to close out a stock. How good Yoshi is at closing out the stock on Kazuya
Sure.
and not letting him live forever. Because
And-
like,
Misses that combo there. Practicalities losing his first stock.
you- it's so that's a good call out. Like I'm used to seeing we have a few Kazuyas in the region like Ding and Charlie the Red and Excel of course, who tend to be really good at like getting the full combos, getting the maximum value off those hits.
Sure.
Which it doesn't look like Practicalities was doing off of a sample size of one,
Sure.
to be fair. But it'll be interesting to see if he can just keep going those raw callouts with the F smashes, stuff like that, to make
Sure.
up for that, or if he's just going to clean up his combos and that was just like a one-time blip, like extreme nerfs or something. who
Sure.
knows?
Practicalities here with Rage Drive again. Yoshi is pretty low percent, so it's probably not going to kill or anything.
But it is still, what, 30% in stage control?
For sure.
Yeah.
He's definitely very strong, as
He-
most of Kazuya's moves are.
And he doesn't want to keep it forever, because then he will just lose it if neutral goes on for too long and he just keeps taking random hits.
They're fishing for it, and there it goes. Practicality's really struggling to stay on stage here.
Yeah.
Iceberg is doing a very good job of keeping it. And that down air, ugh. I do not envy Practicalities.
Oh, I think. So I went over hitboxes. Tried to go over hitboxes with someone recently. I feel like Twin Pistons should be beating that. But that requires you to position yourself in a way where Yoshi can't just go for the cross-up.
Sure.
And it's like you have to be able to anticipate how far in are they going to go, stuff like that.
Yoshi really just gets to do what he wants, huh? Ooh. Aw.
I did not know they had a sour spot.
Alright.
Ooh, that was a good wait, shielding the first hit to wait for the invulnerability to go out and then punishing the second one.
Both characters easily at kill percent. Oh, unfortunate back air hitting only once, and there it is.
Iceberg doing a good job of closing out and not getting, aside from that one F smash, not getting hit by like two. Well, actually no, that's not even fair because he got hit by the electric and then only got hit by sour spot, and that's what saved him. But
Yoshi's cheating.
I mean, Kazuya's cheating too. Have you like looked at what the invul frames are on his moves?
I don't want to look at them, honestly.
Yep.
Alright. Decent juggling, but the down air beats it out.
It feels like he's trying. Like, obviously, it's like early on, so we can't say like definitively about his Kazuya play in general, but it feels like he's trying too hard to close out these stocks. Like he's just kind of swinging and hoping for the best, which lets Yoshi add on all this percent.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, Yoshi just got
So-
out for free.
so it might have just been that Yoshi can double jump to ruin everything. That might have been how he survived the up smash, just mashing double
Oh,
jump.
that's true.
I'm not sure how much the armor reduces knockback.
Interesting. Rage Duck Drive, open again. Iceberg doing it. Just
Iceberg
Yep,
doesn't
yeah.
need to approach. So
Yeah,
he's
really
just going
doesn't.
to toss eggs and see how Kazuya reacts.
See if Practicalities has any response to this.
Yep. And that's like, Kazuya's wave dash is really good, but like, it doesn't like let you move far. So if someone's just full running away, it can be hard to get that whiff punish.
Now one of the
Especially with Yoshi's ability to just double jump over you to like completely, like you can't, it's hard to just run him down as Kazuya, because how are you going to hit him out of the air unless you get like the really good up air? Oh, and that's game.
that's it.
Like, obviously this Kazuya is a secondary. It's hard to be like really clean execution on secondaries.
Sure.
And we're kind of spoiled for good Kazuyas in the region. But it's still a little bit disappointing. I say as someone who practicality could be in his sleep.
Sure, I definitely hear that.
Yep. But it's, I'm wondering if it's something to do with like Yoshi versus Belmont being miserable. Or if that was just testing out. It could be he's just testing out the Kazuya, seeing how it works in bracket.
Definitely could be.
But
For whatever reason, he's doing it again.
yep. And I mean, another thing is like if he starts getting something to click in terms of like hard callouts, this matchup turns around immediately.
Absolutely. He's been getting a pretty good track record with those eye lasers also.
And like, we haven't been talking too much about Iceburg, but that's Iceburg's just been being solid.
Of course.
Like, this matchup feels like Iceberg. It's not that Iceberg isn't doing stuff, it's that Iceberg isn't forced to do anything different. He can just, like, keep playing a solid neutral.
Just completely avoid playing neutral, just like that.
Well, he's still playing neutral.
Oh, of
It's
course.
just that, like, he gets to do Yoshi's things, and nothing's being done to challenge it. And you don't need to change anything if you can do that.
And just doing a great job right outside the ledge, making sure that he has complete control of the stage. Alright. Oh,
That was a good call out.
another F smash, but it doesn't kill!
These lasers, though.
Yeah! Oh my god.
Oh, just barely made it back. It's one of those things where you don't want to try too hard to edge guard there because you don't know when you're going to save him. But, okay, yeah. No, that was a clean way to take the stock back. Don't let Yoshi get away with Yoshi things. It's going to force Iceberg to, like, adapt now because he knows he can't ever be put in that situation again. He can't recover high, at least at that angle.
It's going to be interesting to see if Practicalities has any answers for this 45-degree angle. Yoshi is off and in. Just throwing out aerials just like that.
Well, it's either moving yourself so that they are no longer spaced properly, or twin pistons or electric, or up air.
Just jumping straight out of range, and doesn't seem like Practicalities has any answers.
Iceberg did a really good job of taking space there, like throwing out moves from a safe distance, but like taking that little step forward every time Kazuya ran back. Because that pushed Practicality straight to ledge.
Ooh.
That? Yep, that's that. I mean, that's what you have to do with Kazuya.
Yoshi.
You have these really powerful tools, but like you get that once, so you can never mess that up. If you ever get like, if they get the spot dog read, you just lose that tool.
For sure.
And he did combo into it off of a ledge option that Iceberg needs to respect. Going for it again, but luckily for Iceberg that time, he was in the air, which reduces the effectiveness of that move.
For sure.
Yeah. Practicalities is getting a lot better at landing these callouts that he needs to, getting these whip punishes. Oh, that was a missed electric input. I'm like 99% sure. Just the duck and then
Yeah.
unduck.
Ooh, that snipe.
It's
Great
like-
stuff from Iceberg. So the grab.
That was interesting. He didn't feel confident getting the combo either because of like how Yoshi works, or like just didn't feel comfortable with it, so he just went for the follow-up hard read instead. Ooh, Iceberg was almost in danger there, but the shield got dropped at the last second. Oh, that was a really good whiff.
Oh, unfortunate.
He had the right idea. That was a really good back just out of range,
sure,
and then
yeah.
go for the side beat.
Iceberg just really not needing to engage. Throwing out aerials.
Well, he kind of does. He's at lower percent. He's just figuring out really safe ways to do it to avoid stuff like that.
Sure.
But now he has to land. Good fading just outside of range so that like Kazuya couldn't just chase him down without risk running into a move, but also not letting himself actually be in range to get hit with a follow-up when he landed. Also, Yoshi is going to have to fight through Rage Drive now. Like 5% more, and he just has an armor to throw.
Oh! And that's game.
He went for those game one, and then he stopped doing it for a while.
For sure.
Let it fall out of Practicality's mind. And then did it one time at the end.
That's how you do it, right?
Yep.
One little mix-up at the end, and that can win you the game.
Wait for your opponent to forget about it, so that they're tracking everything else you can do.
Good stuff from Iceburg here.
Well done.